Okay, here we go. Your year in review. 24 mind-blowing stats about 2014. This year, 1 billion people tuned in to watch the World Cup, more than the 900 million that tuned in to watch the 2012 Olympic Games. 2014 was Earth's hottest summer on record. Yeah, that's Earth. Since records began in 1880, with the UK's hottest day of the year reaching 32 degrees Celsius in Kent. Ellen took a selfie at the Oscars and tweeted about it. It became the most retweeted tweet of all time with 779,295 retweets, and YouTube cited around 2.3 million videos uploaded in 2014 were related to the Ice Bucket Challenge. Unfortunately, we have had our fair share of heartache too. The Ebola epidemic shook the world with 17,256 confirmed cases to date, and 200 Nigerian girls were kidnapped by Boko Haram. 16 Nepalese guides were killed in Mount Everest's deadliest ever incident, and Robin Williams sadly passed away. He made over 50 movies during his acting career. Speaking of movies, Lego the Movie became the highest grossing movie of the year in the UK, whilst Transformers Age of Extinction, which was also released this year, became the 10th highest grossing movie of all time. I know, we were surprised too. Flappy Bird became the most downloaded app in 53 countries, downloaded 50 million times, and was removed from the App Store because it was too popular. Meanwhile, Facebook bought Oculus Rift for $2 million, and it also bought WhatsApp for $22 billion. Yeah, billion. Speaking of millions, we learned that IS earns $1 million a day in black market oil sales. It surfaced in the Middle East earlier this year and continues to be one of the biggest terrorism threats to the UK and the US. 2014 marks 25 years since knocking down the Berlin Wall, and someone worked out that you're more likely to be bitten by Luis Suarez than by a shark. Sharks statistically bite 1 in every 3.7 million people swimming in the ocean. Suarez bites 1 in every 2,000 players. Shocking. 3.6 million people turned out in Great Britain to vote on whether Scotland should gain its independence. The answer was no. And the explorer Philae landed on a comet after 10 years after travelling 6.4 billion kilometres to get there and then ran out of power. The fappening, fappened. Almost 500 private pictures of various celebrities, including J-Law, Kate Upton and Rihanna, were hacked and posted on 4chan. Reddit nearly imploded. The internet nearly broke. The culprits are still at large. MH370 has been missing for over 277 days now. The disappearance of Malaysian Airlines MH370 baffled the world, but not Courtney Love, who thought she'd found the missing airliner. Temperatures as low as minus 38 degrees Celsius were recorded in January as the polar vortex swallowed parts of the US. People responded by throwing boiling water in the air, and it looked pretty cool. The Apple iPhone 6 was released this year and totted up over 10 million sales in its first weekend. In London, one man pitched up a tent outside Apple's Regent Street store and queued a full 11 days before the iPhone 6's release date. That's a whole 264 hours early. 17,230 people quizzed the man with 2 penises when he revealed himself on Reddit, quite literally 2, by hosting an AMA. And I think I can speak for everyone here, once and for all, that this video of a cat saving a boy from a dog proves that cats have hearts after all. And if it hasn't converted half the country's population, it at least converted half our office. It's been quite a year, enjoy the rest of it and have a happy 2015.